And they're still playing out there, huh? The same coaches, yeah.
Thank you, Larry. Brandon Gaudin, along with Charles Davis here in the booth. We are set for a spectacular draft champions matchup and some spectacular talent on your screen right now. Let's not waste any more time. Let's get down to the field for kickoff.
I don't know, man. You should have, though, man. What the fuck happened? Yeah.
The getting to know each other process is over. Time to get down to it. And we're off in week 3 of Draft Champions. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
Damn. Yeah. Yeah, dude. Hell yeah.
He'll come out in the pistol. Again, we'll see the pistol here. Now a first carry here for Shane Vereen. And he'll be brought down here at the 28. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
First play of the drive. Let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Now Smith. And Nelson's got it here right side. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
They'll run here with Vereen. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid-type player. Half defensive back that covers passes and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
Here's Smith now on 2nd down. Going right side, he has Witten. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
They'll run. It's Vereen. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Smith. And that'll be incomplete. Jason Witten, the intended target. And just like that, it's 3rd down.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or two in and bats it away.
Yeah.
Now a play fake, and it's Smith. Completes it to Jason Witten. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on 4th. Here we go on 4th. Smith. And this is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. The slot man in motion right. And the play clock's running down.
Hurry up, hurry up. Time
Play
out.
clock running down. Mike McCoy realizes it and takes a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now the first carry for Adrian Peterson. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
On 2nd down, Peterson. And he'll take this one across the 45 up to about the 46-yard line.
Yeah, very south.
3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5. So 2nd down was a run play. Now let's see what they do on 3rd.
Oh, okay.
Rivers to throw it. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. He'll wind up being stopped for no gain, and it'll lead to a 4th down. So unable to get any yardage at all off of the screen there on 3rd down.
And ordinarily on 3rd down, that's when you want to bring pressure. You get all your guys who want to get after the quarterback. But how about the patience they showed? Read the play, snuffed it out, and made a nice stop.
Oh, it's a wobbler here. Stays on his feet. Just 21 yards on the punt there.
Soccer,
and the Pats
right?
will be backed up deep to get the drive started as they take over 1st and 10. The Patriots offense now, they work their way back onto the field.
No, I know.
This offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
Nah, he didn't catch it.
Offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
I'll be switching up.
Smith. It's caught left side by Cooks. 4 yards on the pickup, and it'll be a 2nd down. Alongside Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, it's the Patriots in possession.
This guy's pretty good, though. He knows what he's doing.
Six yards here to go for the offense on 2nd down. Out of the gun, Smith. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. 15 yards through the air and a 1st down.
One of the selling points of the corner route is usually the receiver's able to move away
Oh, this
from
guy,
the
I'm
defender.
gonna blitz this
But in this
motherfucker.
case, he didn't get that far away.
I'll just throw one blitz here, man. See what it does.
Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. Another pistol look here. Smith on 1st down. On the left side, this is Stills.
Yeah.
And he's brought down. They give him 15 more, and it's another 1st down. And now the passing game here in the 2nd quarter starting to heat up a little bit.
Don't you feel the rhythm starting to happen, right? You see it now, the confidence
I
is
gotta break
starting
this
to
fool's
rise.
rhythm,
I think
dude.
now as a play caller, because that has happened, you lean on it a little bit more. You don't go totally away from running the football, but you do say, guess what? We can throw it well with a whole lot of confidence.
Yeah.
Marine, toss play. And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line.
But then when I get to when I do the cover 3, he'll see it. Well, I mean, sometimes I won't disguise him. When he sees that shit, he exploits that shit with corner routes and shit. So I have to kind of try to disguise it somehow. See, I don't know, this play. He keeps bringing out his fucking halfback to the.
Just beating the play clock. Smith.
This motherfucker. All right, I know what he's doing now.
Catches Jason Witten, the intended receiver, and that's going to bring up
I'm finding his little rhythm. It'll be short, outside, middle, outside, short, outside passes. I think.
The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is third down. The Chargers trot out their dime package, expecting a throw on third down. Throwing on third down, Smith. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact.
This fool go for it though, dude. Kind of fucking.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. And the Patriots jump out to a 3-0 lead. So after slogging through a scoreless first quarter, we have action on the scoreboard. A field goal makes it 3-0.
Well, with these two offenses, we weren't going to stay 0-0 forever, were we? I'm not sure that this opens the floodgates, but I doubt that's the last scoring we're going to see.
And the Chargers coming out on the field now. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Yeah, let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah. Into a double team, that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. So the Patriots coming out now. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like
That's that food, yeah.
You're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. The best way to do it, touchdowns.
Now a first down throw. It's Smith. A screen here to Vereen. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown.
I did. I am. I have been.
A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Patriots add 6 to their lead.
Yeah.
It's up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 10-zip.
This fool's hitting me pretty good, dude. With some, good little combination, bro. He ain't repeating himself.
Fielded about a yard deep. And with the new rule, that decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he only gets to the 20. The Chargers offense now, they get set to head back on the field. Yeah. And last time, 1 play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give him a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Second down following the run. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Second down, Rivers. And Blake has it over the middle. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and that'll lead here to a third down.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
They'll run it. Here's Peterson. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down.
Now, that was a big-time play by the defense. They as well knew where the first down line was, and they didn't let them get anywhere near it.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They'll run for it. Peterson. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. That one good for 12 yards. And on 4th down, they're able to convert and move the sticks.
So disappointing there for a defensive unit. You hold them to a 4th down in their own territory, you figure you've gotten yourselves off the field, and all of a sudden, here's the offense staying out to go for it. And they wind up getting a first down.
Rivers. And he will find his man for the first time, Demaryius Thomas. A really good pickup of 28 yards. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. 1 receiver left, 3 to the right. A first down throw here for Rivers.
Oh my God, why did I do that shit, bro? I knew it, man. You fucking with me. I want to throw the R1, dude.
Right around the 28-yard line. And now out come the Patriots. And with time quickly,
I kind of thought I had a little window open for Demaryius, but that fool baited me,
I
dog.
think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
After the interception, here's Smith. And he's going to be grabbed and pulled down. Chris Long in there to get him for what will be a loss of 13 yards. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So as they take it over, we step aside. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. The final shot here before break. Smith. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. So we have reached halftime with our score 10-0. As we
I'm just going to throw a fucking deep bomb, dude, to Demaryius Thomas, bro.
For our EA
Get that shit
Sports
open.
halftime report. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And last year that would have been a net gain of 5 on the return. This year he stopped where he would have been if he had taken a knee, and that's at the 25. Out comes the Chargers as they'll go on offense now to start this third quarter. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution? Or did they think they were just bad plays to call? We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. Thomas, the low receiver left. To throw, Rivers. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Demaryius Thomas, the intended receiver. And it'll be 3rd and 10 now. Well, they haven't had a whole lot of success in the passing game here. Now, in the second half, he's thinking, I guess maybe just take a shot deep.
I think you're right. Almost looking for a bailout, isn't he? Can my receiver go up and make a big play for me? Can I create a penalty downfield, maybe pick up an interference call and get that yardage downfield? Anything trying to get going again, but you're right. He definitely took a shot.
Well, pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it, and in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
Taken from just outside the 30. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, though, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen, let's take control right away. Defense, we got the lead. Defense, don't give up any points. Turn the ball back over to the offense and let them go down and score and give us more of a cushion in the game. Check so far. Defense shut them down. Let's see if the offense gets done.
1st and 10. Smith. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's brought down. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
They completed the screen, but one of the things you worry about is can the quarterback get rid of the ball before he's actually tackled. So your offensive linemen have to hold up the rushers a little bit because you want to make sure you keep your guy's jersey clean throughout the game.
On the run, here's Vereen. And he's brought down. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
So the incomplete pass brings up 2nd down. Here's Vereen. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a 3rd and goal.
In my book, that's running the ball well, but with intelligence. How about him keeping the clock moving, staying in bounds?
Yeah, even though it's the 3rd quarter, you're thinking ahead, aren't you? This is where your running game can really help you with a lead in the 2nd half.
I agree totally. It's not just end-of-the-half situations that you worry about the clock. It's throughout the game, and with a lead, stay in bounds. Make them fight harder to try and catch you.
Now Smith on 3rd and goal. That's caught at the 2. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It'll be a 2-yard gain. And that will bring up an interesting decision here on 4th and goal.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the 1st down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, and being rightly cautious with that lead here in the 2nd half. They run for it with Vereen. And he is in. Touchdown, New England. Shane Vereen, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Patriots add on to their lead. 4th and goal, Charles, all the time you see those offenses, especially the quarterback, the running back, looking over the sideline saying, don't send the kicker out. There they did it, and it paid off.
It's really nice to see what they wanted actually done. And how about the coaches getting their faith rewarded by a touchdown?
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And now San Diego getting set to go. And 3 and out on the last drive. No points on the scoreboard. A little soul-searching now?
I would say so, and they need to help out their defense a little bit. They've had to be on the field a lot more than normal, put them in some tough spots. But what's the old adage? When you get another chance, it gives you a better chance to do it right.
Robert Woods, the intended receiver that time. And that'll make it 2nd and 10.
I think you have to chalk that one up for the defense there. Someone right on the spot. Excellent coverage. Didn't leave him enough room.
Now a hit, and Rivers lost the football. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And they'll be inside the red zone at the 16-yard line. Now the Patriots offense, they work their way back out onto the field. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm willing to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep.
To throw on 2nd down is Smith. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean.
And he fires one that's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Yeah, I picked his ass off.
Now back out onto the field. And the turnover last time, that's
yeah,
symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long.
Oh my God, I'm overthrowing you.
Turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis symptomatic of the success of this broadcast. So they're still at the original line of scrimmage here. 2nd down and 10. Throwing Rivers. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And they'll get him down up past the 15, just shy of the 20.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense. And reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? And it sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him. To throw is Rivers. Fitzgerald's got it right side. A big gain that time for the Chargers. 31 yards.
As we continue to advance in the NFL, as people continue to scout players, they really don't care as much about body types as they care about those guys who can make people miss, run through tackles, and gain all that additional run after catch.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by the former first-round pick, Kevin Johnson. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. The Patriot offense now set to come back out onto the field. And they had a nice little drive going last time through the interception in the red zone.
Who's always depressed?
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Brandon Marshall in there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10. And now the Chargers are going to look up here and signal for a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Here's Smith now on 2nd down. And this one complete to Renton over the middle. And he's brought down after a good gain. And a nice gain of 21 yards. So here we go, 1st and 10 now.
And he's the epitome of what we call the move tight end. A guy that you can line up anywhere. In the slot, out wide, in tight. Doesn't really matter because he has such great skills. You want to utilize him in all aspects of your passing offense.
And there he was in the slot for the catch.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
2nd down, 8. A handoff as they run the counter play. Room here to run. And a cut to this. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race.
This fool fucking ripped me, dude.
Touchdown.
This was too good. Damn.
Shane Vereen, 53 yards. And the Patriots add 6 to their lead. And he puts it through. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. Now the Chargers offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. And 3 interceptions.
Bullshit-ass catch.
I would have to think. I wasn't a quarterback. But number
You can't do that shit. That's how I won, dude, by that bullshit-ass catch. That's how you got burned. Oh, I'm gone, baby. Let's go, Peterson. Get off of me, homie.
And all the way down to the 10-yard line. Time for a break. This one all over but the shouting. We'll finish it after this. They come up in an empty set.
This was gonna defend the middle like nothing crazy. Watch. I'm gonna throw shit to you. Demarius Thomas.
First down throw here for Rivers.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about.
For a San Diego touchdown.
It's too late now, motherfucker. Damn. Come on.
The Chargers, they're able to cut into that deficit. Rivers is going to throw for it. He's got it. So they convert the 2. That keeps their slim hopes alive as we're back to a 2-score game. 2 scores down, 2 timeouts at their disposal. This is a critical onside kick. And this is secured by the Patriots. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. So the D-line's going to spread out, and they'll go on the ground. And he got blown up, losing yardage on the play. And now the Chargers are going to signal for another timeout. That'll be their second, so one more chance to stop the clock here, and we'll be back. They come up in an offset eye. They stick on the ground. Again, it's Marine. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. 4 yards on the pickup there, and now they're left with a 3rd and 8.
It'd be hard to say that a defense wouldn't be ready for a first down run. And when you can gain that kind of yardage against a defense, it's really kind of geared to stop that play. Your confidence has to rise, and now you've actually opened up your playbook. If you want to throw the ball now for play action, you're good to go.
They'll run again with Marine. And he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. They snap it to Smith. On the left side, this is Stills. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. Boy, that's some kind of effort. When he caught it, I doubted if he could get there. Knew it was going to be close, but credit him. Really good effort.
How about the rack on that play, the run after catch? But most of the time we think of it as just being an open field and picking up yardage. Sometimes you have to be real physical in order to gain the yardage you need for a first down.
And he'll cut it to the right side.
This fucking asshole.
All the way in. Touchdown, New England. Alfred Blue, 30 yards. And the Patriots add on to their lead.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is taken near the 13. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. And now San Diego getting set to go. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over. Right?
Oh, look at this play, G. Look at this play. Woo! Oh, fucking get off of me, bro. Damn. That's what I'm talking about. At least I didn't quit. Fuck.
Chargers are able to close the gap just a bit. They'll look to throw. It's complete. And he's going to get into the end zone for 2. And they're back within 2 scores. Down 15 now. So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And the Patriots are going to recover, and that should just about assure victory. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number, kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
That show's pretty cool.
Well, certainly a tough loss here, but they.
If this fool made me change my, this, I don't know, this fool made me change my whole game plan. He fucked my whole shit up, dude. This was pretty good.
Win or lose for all teams. Either enjoy the
I'll
win
check
for
out his badge
24
right now too. He's
or
probably got like
reflect
all
on
kinds
the
of
loss for
championships and
24,
shit.
then put it aside and move forward.
There he goes. There he goes.
That'll do it from here for Charles Davis and all our crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching Draft Champions here on EA Sports. For more, head on over to easports.com. Till next time, we say so long from the Bayou.